Okay, so we spoke recently about how part of the investor relations program at Iberdrola involves identifying new trends, and you mentioned that ESG was one of the trends that you'd identified a really long time ago. How do you go about doing that, and kind of what are some of the new trends that you've been identifying going forwards?
Well, apart from the ESG that we've been commenting, we also are right now very much focused on identifying how to manage all the passive money and the passive management, the passive investors that we are having, alongside with the fact of the introduction of the MiFID II, that is a game changer for the time being. We're still seeing what are the results out of that, but the outcome is that we need to be much more involved in engaging directly with investors and to some extent leaving aside the intermediation of the analysts. So I think that passive money, MiFID II, alongside with ESG are the big trends, or some of the big trends that we're seeing right now.
I agree.
And so talking about ESG in particular, how have you seen that evolve over the years that you've been working in this area?
Well, basically, many years ago, we usually go to France or even to Germany to meet directly to look for investment funds that were at that time involved in this matter, but now it's a compulsory topic. So, for instance, last week we went to US, and in all the meetings in the US, we received questions about ESG that 2 or 3 years ago was not in the agenda. So this is a trend. Everybody is looking to how the companies are fulfilling these kind of principles, and I think that the topic is becoming more and more important in terms of investment action regarding the funds that are involved in our capital.
And have you changed your approach to it, your reporting, or any of the ways that you communicate around ESG as a result of the growth?
Well, sorry, go ahead. No, basically we are reporting our ESG matter and topics in our quarterly results probably for the last 12 or 15 years. And it's something that is a must, but in our case is recurrent. So we are reporting quarterly, which is the advance and the goals that Iberdrola is developing in this field. So it's nothing new for us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in addition to that, just the only thing, probably the trend is to be integrating more and more the ESG into the equity story. For many years, it's been kind of separate topics, and right now more and more investors are demanding that you are integrating the ESG matters into the strategy, into the equity story of the company.
And then obviously Iberdrola has won loads of awards at the I Magazine Awards over the years. What do you think analysts and investors appreciate so much about what you do in investor relations?
Go ahead. No, you're the boss. No. I learned from him.
No, I mean, I think that is, we were talking about a few weeks ago about it. I think that is something of the culture of the company. We see the investor relation as a key element of our strategy. Without communication, you cannot transmit the right achievement of the company, so it's a must. So I think that the investor and the analysts are rewarding, in the case of Iberdrola, the approach that we have, and that for us is a key element of our strategy. So it's nothing compulsory. It's inside the company, in the whole levels, this kind of approach to the investor and the analyst.
And then finally, for Iberdrola, what would you say is the importance of events like tonight? I mean, obviously for you guys it's a very successful night. I mean, what do you think is the importance of celebrating investor relations in this way?
Well, I think it's important. It's very important. It's amazing. From time to time, this is a business where you are, or an activity where you travel a lot, and you have your pressures, you have your the management of the company, you have the investors, you have the analysts, so from time to time to share experiences, to celebrate the role of the investor relations, to have a drink, to enjoy the night, and I think that to see people that you see recurrently year on year, I think that is very nice. We really enjoy it. We've been coming here for many years, hopefully with more reward, but even without them, we will keep coming.
And also, if you win something, obviously you feel much better than the previous day. So it's something that, is important.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.